Welcome to Destiny Global. We have in the studio Mr. Ever Weiser.
Yes.
I always pronounce the name.
Ever
Weiser. But
yes.
it's not the name, it's what's in the name.
Right.
What is the name signifies, first of all?
Well, the name signified wisdom. Ever wiser. That means you must be ever wise.
And
you must always be wise and wiser than a serpent and harmless as a dove.
And that is the reason why wisdom differentiates from all the other characteristics like knowledge and intelligence. Wisdom is the supreme.
Yes.
Because we've discussed wisdom many times,
yes.
and your name signifies that.
That's
so
right.
take us back to Jamaica where it all started from.
That's right. I was started music from I was a tender age of 7.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And because I know in those days in Jamaica, one didn't have access to musical equipment. So how did you go about getting any type of musical
you
equipment?
hit a very good point because I, as a little kid, I didn't have money to buy an equipment or an instrument, but I make my own guitar. The first guitar I play as a little kid, I make my own guitar.
You made your own guitar?
Yes, and I'm going to tell you how I make my guitar.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know the little bully beef keys?
Yeah, man. Libby's in Jamaica they have Libby's bully beef keys.
And the fish line.
Yeah.
You know the fish line, right?
Yeah.
And my father do a lot of fishing, so he has his fish line in the toolbox, you know. So I go inside there, pop off piece, man, and I get there. I look for the keys, man. So after that, man, I go look for a sardine pan.
Okay. So the sardine tin add to the
the sardine pan. We're gonna get connected to a piece of board.
Okay.
So I connected sardine pan to the piece of board for the length. I bore some hole up the board there, man, and put in the bully beef keys.
Okay, so it's similar to the guitar over there.
Yes, just like you said, the guitar setup.
There.
The bully beef keys.
Yes.
I bore some holes and I put the bully beef key into it.
Right, so you're going to tune it with the bully beef.
Yeah, the key.
Yeah.
The sardine pan down here, the piece of board is here.
Right.
Sardine pan down here. So I bore some hole in the sardine pan and I knocked the sardine pan on the board.
Right.
With some nails, you know, so the sardine pan is the body of the guitar.
Yes.
And you have the neck.
Right.
Which is a piece of board.
Yeah.
So I bore some hole at the back of the sardine pan. So I tied the strings them on it. Just as how you see this, I tied the string on and all the bully beef keys, I wind them on it.
To get the tuning.
To get the tuning.
Yes.
So what I do, I listen to radio playing music.
Yes. Those days we had radio.
Those days. So while the radio playing, I'm tuning first string, bam, and it sound good. I try to get the next string. I ain't even talking about the fret on the board also.
So you made the fret?
Everything. I go outside and I find a piece of copper wire and I beat the copper wire and you saw cut and put them in.
Yes.
And when I put them in, I started to tune and I'm doing fret by fret, going down and see if the fret is
At
okay.
7 years of age?
At 7 years of age, yeah. And then I put all the strings together and I tune it myself and holding chord. Nobody never showed me to hold a chord, but I'm holding chord.
You've never seen one of the guitarists or anybody?
I developed it myself, self-taught.
By listening to the radio?
By listening to the radio and hear the song. So while the song playing now on the radio, I'm picking.
You're catching the rhythm?
Catching the same sound, what the radio playing and playing with it.
So you moved on from 7 years of age.
Yes.
And then you thought, this is my passion.
Yes.
Did you straight away think
this
is what you wanted
because
to do?
it's like a bond with that feeling. It's a musical feeling inside of you. So when you have musical feeling inside of you, when you hear music, you start to dance.
Yes.
That's the first thing.
Yes.
So you have to have the rhythm inside of you with the dancing. So after that, you know that you becomes music.
Yeah, it's
Because
a gift.
It's a gift.
Yes, it's a gift.
It's a gift.
So how did you move on from there? Because that was a tender age.
Well, at a tender age, my mommy hear I'm singing.
Right.
So she carried me to church, tell the pastors and say, boy, you have a singer there.
Yeah.
So they get a box and put me there, and I listened to some of the gospel songs, and I used to sing. I sing some of the gospel songs, and they put me on stage in the church.
And that's where your singing career
Yes.
started. So you're playing and singing.
Yes, and the first song that I sing is a song called Soft as the Voice of an Angel.
Oh, wow. That's a Christian song.
The Christian song, that was the first song I sing.
Okay. So from then you sort of lead up to, I suppose, going in this. How did you get to know all the artists and get to go to the studio and start recording?
Before that, before I go to the studio and all those stuff, after I leave there, go into a school, and the teacher recognized my voice, and they said they want me to go on the choir.
Okay.
Yes.
So the gift starts to work.
Yes.
Yes.
They want to put me on the choir in the school. And it was a school in a place called Lynon Town.
Yeah, I know Lynon Town.
Lynon Town is in Clarendon.
Clarendon, yes.
So that school called Watsonton Primary School. I have to remember that school's name.
Yeah. Well, that's where you started from.
Right there. Yeah. And when I go to Watsonton School, the teacher that recognized me, she was a head teacher. Her name was Mrs. Walker.
Okay.
So
Did they
Mrs.
have a
Walker,
piano in the school? Because
yes, they have the piano
in
there.
Jamaica,
All the
they have
time they have piano.
And they have the headmistress or someone playing the piano.
Right.
So you'd be in tuned with the piano, even though you were playing guitar.
Right. Yes.
So you're multifaceted in all different instruments.
Yes. Because even the piano, when I watch people play piano, and when I watch them playing piano, I didn't ask them how it plays.
Yeah.
I watched them and I started to go on it.
So you just see how their hands moving.
So I started to go on it and work out the chords myself. I don't ask nobody. I work out all the chords myself.
Wow.
Yes.
So this lady headmistress, she put you on, you're in the choir.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell us from the stage of the headmistress.
Right.
Where did you go then?
Yes. When she found out that I am a really good singer, she said, I want you to lead the choir.
Yes.
And they have a school choir there with me leading the school choir. And then they say they're going to have all different place in the island to have the different competitions.
So all island competition?
Yes.
Okay. Where all the islands meet?
Yes.
All the parishes come together?
Yes.
Okay.
And they carry me there and they say they want to know who's the winner, and bam, I was the winner.
Oh, so you won the contest. That's
Yes.
where your musical
started to elevate. Yeah, man.
So you came over with the trophy.
Yes.
So that started, that was your first step in stardom, because I can imagine how it felt.
Right.
Then.
After leaving school now.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going from stage to stage. After leaving school, because the music grows in me, I started to buy my guitar, buy my drum set and my different, I put a band together.
Okay. So where did you, because in the country they don't have musical, you went to town?
Yes, we have to go to town to buy the equipment.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the money to buy the equipment. I'm going to give you a story. There is a man by the name of Mr. Budo Campbell. Mr. Budo Campbell. Me and the next guy called Lydie, he said, do you know that Budo Campbell has money? We could go up there and ask him to buy a band for us. You know? Yeah, man. So it was a Sunday. And we decided, say, let's go at his house.
Go to Kingston?
Yes. No, not Kingston. Go in the same community where that was in Hayes, Clarendon.
Yes.
So Budo Campbell lived there. Yeah. So we decided to go around his house to tell him that.
Man in the big house.
Yes. we want to tell him that we're a musician and we need a band equipment. So me and Lydie, we go to Budo Campbell house and we see him and he said, we want to talk to you. So he said, come in. When we go in.
Nice man.
Yes, humble and nice man. But he's a contractor. He build houses and he fixed the road. So, you know, those people has money. Yeah. So we go to him and explain to him as a youth, we would love to have a band. And he said, yes, that's a good idea. Tomorrow morning, just check me, we go drive to Kingston.
Just like that?
Just like that, when we explained to him that we, we'd love to, we don't have the money, but we'd love to have a band to play music and go all over. Yeah.
So that man had insight straight
yes,
away.
Straight away.
Straight away.
And what we do is said, tomorrow morning, meet him there, and he will carry us to Kingston, and we pick up all what we need.
Oh, that's touching.
Yes.
For the man to do that.
And when we go there the Monday morning, he has a yellow van. He just jump in the van, and we jump in the van, and we drive straight to Kingston. And he said, where are we going to go? We said, we're going to go Music March.
Yeah,
we're going to yes, we're going to go some studio.
Yeah,
and we find us, we find ourselves at Channel 1.
Channel 1
Channel
studio.
1 studio.
Yeah.
And yes. And when we go there and ask them if they have any equipment to sell, they say, yes, a drum set there. He just running, how much for it? He has a lot of money. He just running, how much for the drum set?
Peel it.
Yeah, man, and just take out the drum set and put it in the van, man. Yeah, we go to drive some other place, and we get a bass guitar, we drive another place, and so we're going all over Kingston.
And he seems to be well known as well,
yes,
this man.
Yeah, and when that day we get everything for the band. Everything. And when we drive home, man, the next day.
Can you imagine how you felt?
The next day we set up, man, and we call the musician for we have some other guys around us. We call them, man, and we start to rehearse, practice.
And Mr. Campbell, how Mr. Campbell felt when he saw the band together?
He feels so good to know that we have the talent, that we could play music.
So did he start to manage your band, or
no, not really. He just leave us alone to do what we have to do. And in our community, we have a little girl by the name of Bridget Birch. That's a great singer.
Yeah.
She's a little 9-year-old girl.
So you brought her in?
Brought her in. And said, Bridget, we have a band here. Yeah, man.
Come and sing.
Come and sing, man. And when she started to sing, I'm telling you, the band lift up, man.
So from the band now, you start playing out, getting gigs.
No, we start to do our own show, for we have our own band. Okay. And there is a place where we can start our own show called Success Club.
Yeah, okay. Outdoor.
Yeah, Success Club is an indoor place, but it's in the town of Hayes.
Okay.
Like the Hayes district, you have to go in the Hayes town.
Yes.
And we have Success Club beside the school.
So you book it now and
yes.
start to perform.
We book it and we set a date, and our first performance, I'm telling you, people like Sancom, man. People like Sancom and the we call it now, the mayor of the, what you call it, the mayor.
The mayor of the parish.
Yeah, the parish, yes. His name is, I don't quite remember his name. But he comes and hear Bridget sing, and he wants to promote us. Straight away, because he said this girl can really, really sing.
So at that time, you were playing
the guitar, yes.
And you were singing?
I go and look for my bass player, and I go and look for my keyboard player, and I find them, they can play liquor, but they couldn't play, so I teach them what to play, because I was more advanced.
Yeah, okay, so you teach a lot of them. So you, from there now, because we want to get a full picture of it, how did you move into almost playing with Rita Marley and them?
Yes.
How did you get
there?
Well,
let me tell you something now. Before that, I started to play. I leave now from my Hayes community, and I said I want to go to the tourist area.
Yes. So you started Montego Bay,
Ocho Rios, and Negril. Yes. So I carried the musician them round, different hotels.
Yes. So you're playing on beach side.
Yes, man. The seaside. Yes. Yeah, man, all around, man. We check from one hotel to the next hotel, and we get job at a place they call Yacht Club Hotel. Yacht Club is in Negril. Yes, and we play at little pub at Ocho Rios.
Yes, little pub, just there.
We play at the little pub, Ocho Rios, and some other place in Montego Bay.
So you're starting to become well-known
now.
And from there, you branch. So when did you reach back to Kingston to start recording?
Well, over the years, we stay in the North Coast area.
Oh, you stayed in the North Coast for quite some time?
Yes, for a little while. Okay. And when we tell them that we decide to really, you know what, we can't just play in the hotels alone. We want to go studio, do
Yeah, you have to do
recording
studio
and all that
work.
stuff. You know, so I go to Orange Street, and when I go to Orange Street,
That's where everything is at.
Yes, I
Prince
find
Bus stop, all
yes,
of them is
I
there.
find a man called Lego. His studio is called Lego Recording Studio. So when he hear me and my girls them singing now, because I have some girls with me now, you know. Yeah, man. When he hears me singing with the girls, he say, "Man, I want an album."
You say, "Want an album?"
Album for me and the girls them. So me just all right. A couple of days after I in the studio started to record an album for him.
You mainly sing a lot of love songs from from
yeah,
them.
but love in many different ways.
Okay.
Yeah, so when Cox now
Yeah.
hear about me doing an album there, there is a guy that introduced me. His name is Ernest Wilson. He's a popular Caledonian
Yes,
guy.
I hear the name.
He go tell Coxon that I am the next Bob Marley.
Yes.
So Coxon get excited now. Say, carry him come. You see, when I go to Coxon, I started to sing one song.
Coxon Dad.
Coxon Dad, man.
Yes.
He said, "No, man, this is Living Bob Marley. We want an album from him right away." And he asked me, "Can you get a live band?" I said, "Yeah, I have musician. I have my band, my musician guys in Clarendon." So he said, "Go to Clarendon and get all these guys, man.
And bring them come.
And bring them come, man." You see where I take the bus quickly, man, and go down. You know, say the same day, because it was in the morning.
Yeah.
I use the same day, go for those guys.
And bring them back.
And bring them back into Coxon Dad
studio.
Studio, you know. And when Coxon Dad said, "Boy, record everything live right now."
Yeah.
So we are sing and then I play same time and everything I record. The whole band I record
One time.
So true, we know our stuff and we know the songs them.
Yes.
We say, all right, that's the song, bam. Within 5 minutes, he said, "That done." He said, "Next song." And you know, so in the studio, we never leave out of the studio till 9 songs done. Nine songs. And he said, "This is the album." He got an album from me.
Okay.
Yes.
So
And
that was your first album?
Second album.
No, okay.
The first album was at Lego Recording Studio.
Yes.
So they heard about me recording
Okay.
there. You understand? So this guy with name Ernest Wilson recognized me and say, "He's going to carry me to Coxon Dad." So he told Coxon Dad about me.
So after the Coxon Dad album, how did you manage to propel yourself and the group?
Well, I'm in town, so I get in little shows here, little shows there in town.
Yeah, in Kingston.
Yes.
Because that's where everything is.
Yes. After I done the album and so forth, I heard that Coxon Dad died.
Okay, yes.
Yes, Coxon Dad died, so he has the album there. And you know, we jump in a little thing. When I come to England, we find Coxon Dad's son, you know.
Yeah. I know his daughter as well.
Yeah, I see his son in a recording studio.
Really?
Yes, and when I tell him that, "What happened, man? Your father died on the album there." He said he knows. He said one day when he has the time, he's going back down there and dig up that album. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So from then, you moved.
Yes.
And you start extending yourself and your
in
band
town. Yeah,
in Kingston.
In Kingston. So Rita Marley hear about me.
Yeah, that's what I want to come to, the juicy part of it.
Rita Marley hear about me. But I left Kingston, go back, because I live in Hayes, Clarendon.
Right.
I go Kingston, go back to Clarendon, go Kingston. When I heard that Rita Marley hear about me, so she comes all over Clarendon looking
From
for
Kingston
me.
to Clarendon?
Yeah, looking all about for me because he want this man here to get in contact with, you know.
Yeah.
So I never see her when she looking. She gone back to Kingston. Somebody tell me Rita Marley looking for me. When I go to town and find Rita, she said, "Man, we want a band with you, man, and we can sing together."
At that moment, Bob had died?
Died, yes.
Okay,
that time Bob
died.
Marley died.
Yeah.
So she say they carry me to the Orthodox Church.
Okay.
Yes, they carry me to the Orthodox
Ethiopian
Church.
Orthodox.
Yes. Yeah, so we there and they say we could practice there but I don't have much equipment because the equipment that I got, they get old, you know.
Yeah, yes.
So I just leave them home.
Yes.
So when I come to town now, he said he has I see her father, Rita Marley father.
Oh, the dad.
Yes, when I go to the house, Rita Marley father playing keyboard, but he couldn't play so well. So he said he wanted to be in the band, but because of Rita, we just make him come and play the keyboard. But I have my keyboard player.
Yeah.
So we organize the band with some of Bob Marley equipment there.
Right.
So we take some of Bob Marley equipment, carry down to the church there, Orthodox Church. So that's where we started to do our band rehearsal and all that stuff with the musicians.
So what was did you have a group name? Did they name
Yes, it was Earth Vibration Band.
Okay.
Earth Vibration Band.
So after Bob, Rita Marley formed the group.
It's me really forming, but she asked me to come and do something. So I formed my group long time.
Right.
So I just used them to
So did you play out with her anywhere?
Yes, man.
Lots of times? And you have music with her?
Yes, well, on stage.
On stage.
She used to come at the Orthodox Church with Ziggy Marley and all those.
The younger ones.
Yes, and we play music there till after a while when we hear that Nelson Mandela and Winnie Mandela coming to Jamaica.
Yes. Tell us about that.
Yes. When Nelson Mandela and Winnie Mandela come to Jamaica, they're gonna have a performance at the stadium.
National Stadium.
Yes, yes. And then when we take a stock, I was the upfront man there.
Yeah.
With the Third World Band.
Third World
Band was there. My band wasn't playing at that time.
So Third World back everyone.
World back everyone. Yeah. So I was the singer. I was singing like Bob Marley, One Love, and all those stuff. Rita Marley and the I Trees, Rita Judy Martin, and Master Griffiths was there.
Okay.
So I was singing One Love and they were backing me up, man. That was lovely. When I started the One Love song, I see Nelson Mandela rise up, you know. Yeah, man, and get up and go like this. When Nelson Mandela here, you know, then Winnie Mandela rise up and from the two of them rise up. And the whole crowd, man, standing ovation.
So you front that at the National Stadium?
Yes, man.
Do you remember what year? Because I
can't remember. But if you check
Nelson Mandela, when he came out of prison, he came to Jamaica.
He come to Jamaica with Winnie Mandela. They both was there.
So that was one of your
biggest. That was one of the biggest thing, you know.
Yeah, it was your biggest concern.
Yes.
So you got a lot of promotion from there.
From there, yes. And they hear about me now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they said they want to send me to Mexico.
So from that now, you moved, the Jamaican government said they're having something
shows in Mexico. Yeah.
So tell us.
I could represent Jamaica, you know. Yeah, man.
With your band?
Yeah, with my band that time. Yeah. My band play with me at that time.
So when you got to Mexico?
Yes, we have a lot of folk singers around me that comes from Jamaica. Jamaica folk singers.
Right.
They were there also with me and some other singers. But I am the one who represents
Jamaica.
the thing, you know.
Yeah, man. You're the lead singer.
Yes, with my band. Yeah. And that band now, because of me doing my own band, I give it a new name.
Okay.
Because my band was named Airwaves.
Okay.
Yes. Not Earth Vibration.
So tell
Airwaves.
So tell us when you hit Cancun in Mexico.
Yes. When I hit Cancun, they put me for last because it seemed like they have the in to know that I'm the best, because they've always saved the best for last. Yeah. You understand?
Yes. Yeah.
So after everybody performed, then me last go on stage. And when we go on stage and performing...
What was the first song you sing in Cancun?
Yeah, well, I don't remember, but I sing a lot of my original songs, and I sing Bob Marley songs, like One Love, Wait in Vain, all the different songs for Bob Marley. Because I mixed it with a little of my original, a little of Bob Marley songs. Okay. So when I started to sing, man, I can see the crowd responding, because they, you can know when...
Excited.
Yeah, man. People climbing up on trees and trucks and vehicles up on vehicles, people just trying to reach me, man. Yeah. When I look around, there's 4 different big screens.
Yeah, the big screen TV.
Because it's too big, so they can't get close to me, so they put them different areas, 4 different areas.
Right.
Yeah, man. And while I'm singing, man, when I done I performed for 2 hours.
2 hours
on stage. And when I finished now coming off stage, my shirt was wet, man. I wring out my shirt at the back. They said, no, man, this man have to come back and I have to go back again, man.
Encore.
Yeah, man. When I go back again, man, I started to lick some songs. And when I done, they said they're gonna announce
who is the winner.
Who is the winner of the 10
So it's a
different
competition.
countries. Yes.
Okay.
10 different countries in the world. And they come and give me first prize trophy.
So you took back the first prize trophy of that to Jamaica.
Jamaica. You see, that before I reach Jamaica, the next morning I come out of my hotel, I see them come with the paper.
Yeah, the camera.
The paper, the gleaner,
The media,
call
yeah.
it. The paper, the gleaner with people out the street. You're on front page of their paper.
So you made it to front page.
A front page of their paper.
The Jamaica Gleaner.
No, the Mexico Gleaner I'm talking about. Before I go to Jamaica, I come out of my hotel in Mexico, looking out and I see the people and with the, I just take one because I want to carry it to show us proof.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you took it back to Jamaica.
Yes.
So what was the reception like when you went back to Jamaica after that?
A lot of my friends, everybody excited because it's the first day hearing that I was so good to get the first prize, the world first prize.
And I can imagine the government, how pleased
Yes,
they were.
man. Yes. Everybody's so happy.
So you, from that, Nelson Mandela concert, Cancun.
I started to get jobs that I have to carry my musician them to
America.
On the ship, America. I carry all my musicians. Yes, on the ship. Like Carnival Cruise Line, I signed up for 6 months.
Okay.
I'm on that cruise line for 6 months. Come back home. They called me back the next week. They said they want me on a different cruise line because I was so good on so I go on another ship from Carnival Cruise Line. I go back to another ship called Commodore's.
So you was on a Commodore as well?
Yes.
So during all this time, weren't you thinking also about making albums?
Yeah, in the meantime, while I'm out, I'm recording my song, so I've been albums doing.
Right.
When I end up in America, after I carry these guys like a couple of times, I go back to America myself.
Okay.
Yeah, myself, and decide to stay there for a while. I make my own studio and record my songs, so I have more than 2-3 albums.
Okay.
Yeah, so I make it out of my own studio.
Right. So,
yes.
So now that you've made in the Caribbean and in Mexico, what would you like futuristically now to do in music?
In music right now,
I
don't have a proper studio here. I'm in England here now. I want a very good recording studio. And after I got a proper recording studio now, I will record albums upon albums upon albums. So remember, if you don't be a recording artist, you're not going to be recognized.
That's why I asked you about recording, because I know
that is the key part.
It is.
Recording is the key for any artist, any musician. If you say you're an artist and you're not a recording artist, you're not an artist.
Because you're not going to get international
How are you going to advertise yourself when you're not there?
Right.
Your record will advertise.
So now what you're looking at is to have
your own
a studio,
recording studio.
Have your manager
in England, and you will be my manager.
Yes.
And I know you will be a very good manager because I acknowledge your intelligence.
Thank you very much.
I acknowledge your intelligence.
Thank you very much.
So you will elevate and motivate.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a brain,
yes,
you will be going down the drain. And whosoever you're dealing with, they will feel in pain.
Yes.
And you know,
so well, I'm glad you said that, because I think you have all the attributes. You have the energy.
Yes.
You know, you're excited. You have the passion. And these things never die in someone.
That's
Once you have those things, you will always make success.
Yes.
People think that success is some a magical thing. It isn't. No. It's only 2 qualities you need to be successful, and you've got it.
Yes.
Passion.
Yes.
And a ruthless focus.
Yes.
You've got to be, and you travel with your guitar. Every time I meet you, I see you playing music. You live music, you eat music, you drink music.
That's right.
So
that's right.
those two qualities of ruthless focus and passion is what you need. So for you to endorse me as your manager live, I am going to say, I'm in.
You're in. Yes.
I'm in.
And I'm in with it. I'm in with it.
And I would like you to play for our audience a song so that, you know, they can hear you play it right now.
Yeah. My name is Everwiser from Jamaica, an international reggae superstar. I am spreading a special message to the world. And the message that I'm spreading to the world is start from our community. And the message is love and unity in our community. And why I'm spreading this message, it is very, very important. Because too many wars and crimes and violence in this world today, destroying people's lives. When we as human beings, we should protect each other's life. We are doing the opposite by destroying people's life. And whatsoever we give, that's what we get. If we're destroying other lives, our lives will be destroyed also. But if we are protecting each other's life, our life will be protected. So the seed that you sow, that's what you reap. If you sow good seed, you will never weep. Whoa now! Hey! Whoa now! Hey! Love and unity, that's what I want for you and me. Love and unity in our community, love and unity, and that's the only way we can be free. Whoa, na 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 na, hey. Whether you are black or whether you are white, let's get together and unite. No need to fuss, fight, unite together as one, and everything will be alright. Hey, love and unity, that's what I want for you and me. Love and unity in our community. Love and unity, and that's the only way we can be free. Oh, na 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 na, hey. Some fight for house, some fighting for land, some fight for women, some fighting for men. Church denomination against denomination, nation against their own nation. We need unification. Hey, love and unity, that's what I want for you and me. Love and unity in our community. Love and unity, and that's the only way we can be free. Come on, play the music for me. Hey, woo! Whoa now!
Yes, give it to them.
Well now, hey. I'm talking to the world leaders, presidents and prime ministers. Divide and rule would only tear us apart. We need true love deep down in our hearts. And if you haven't got this love, you got to go, you got to depart. Hey! We need love and more are black, woo, or whether you are white, let's get together and unite. No need to fuss, no need to fight. Unite together as one and everything will be alright. Hey, love and unity, woo! That's what I want for you and me. Love and unity in our community. Love and unity, and that's the only way we can be free. Oh, na 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 na, we can be free. If we live in love and unity, we can be
Big up all the massive and crew. Respect
What?
is due, especially those who love flow true.